What's up, Star Wars fans? You're watching The Collector's Hut. My name is Chris. I'm back again with another Star Wars The Force Awakens action figure review. Now, this is really cool because it's the Black Series, Target exclusive, Poe Dameron, and the First Order Riot Control Stormtrooper. These figures really do rock, and I highly recommend getting these. And I'm really excited because I actually got it in store. You know, I didn't have to buy it online. I actually went in there, and they had it. I got it. It was excellent. So, and it retailed at $40. So great price, great figures, highly recommend getting them. So we'll start off with the package. So the package is pretty sweet. It's basically like the first Black Series 2-pack that I've ever seen. Really cool picture of Poe and the Stormtrooper. No number on the side, just a description of the figures and a brief description of the characters. Which we're already pretty familiar with. So yeah, the box is awesome. You know, of course, Disney and Hasbro logo. And I think it was very well packed. So we'll get right into it. We'll start off with Poe because this figure is pretty stunning. So here he is. Now, I am a huge fan of this character and especially of this figure because they did an unbelievable job with the paint and detail with this. It's really great. I mean, they even gave him a 5 o'clock shadow. It just looks awesome. So, and he comes with this new X-Wing helmet. So that's pretty sweet, and we'll get to that in a little bit. But like always, we'll start off with the articulation. So his arm goes at a 90 degree, which is pretty sweet. And obviously, you know, up and down. His elbows bend and swivel, and his hand goes in a 360. And obviously the same for the other side. So you get a lot of movement here. And the head is on a ball joint, and you get a ton of movement. You get front and back, left and right, so there's no restrictions there. Very well done. This jacket is like a soft plastic, and you can probably remove this if you wanted to. But the only thing is the arms are painted the same color as the jacket and not the undershirt, so it would look a little weird. But if you wanted to, you probably could remove that. Now, as far as the waist goes, you can move them left and right. And a little front and back, but not a whole bunch. But you have some good movement there. And there's joints right here. So you can actually swivel the leg if you wanted to. And obviously the knees bend. I think it's really cool. It's almost like a grass stain on his pants, so that's really cool. And his feet go up, down, and a little side to side. So you can really pose this figure however you want. It's really, really well done. I'm a huge fan of this jacket. I really hope they make it because I will totally wear this jacket anywhere. And it seems maybe it's the Resistance jacket because we've seen Finn wearing the same jacket, so I can't wait to find out about that. And this blaster he's holding is really cool. I love how there's like dirt marks on it. So I mean, it literally looks like this guy was running, fell down, got back up, and went right into battle. They did a great job on the paintwork. It's so good. And I mean, the head really does look like Oscar Isaac. So yeah, I think this is A++. They nailed it. And let's not forget about this really cool helmet that he came with as well. So this helmet's really sweet. The colors are awesome. I don't know what symbol that is, but obviously you have the rebel symbol or, you know, resistance. Really sweet. And it's a really tight fit. And when you get it on, he looks awesome. And I love that the lenses are see-through so you can see his eyes. Honestly, I just couldn't be happier with this figure, how it was done. It's really up there with one of my favorites. Seems like there's a lot more dirt painted on that side too. So pretty awesome. Alright, so we'll keep on cruising. We'll get right to the Stormtrooper. And he's basically the same as the regular Stormtrooper that we got, you know, San Diego Comic-Con, or, you know, the Black Series Wave 1. The only difference is this shield and this Riot club that he came with, but it doesn't really fit in his hand very well. And the one thing about this shield is that they pushed it on so far back that it's past this piece of armor, and you really can't slide it off with ease. Like, I had a really hard time trying to take this off, and so far I failed. I couldn't get this shield off yet. I mean, I'm going to leave it as is only because he is a Riot control Stormtrooper. So, I mean, the shield is very necessary. But it's really hard to get off. So I'm sure you guys are going to figure it out. You know, if I put some more time into it, I'm sure I'll figure it out. But when I tell you it is on there, it is on there. So it does restrict the articulation a little bit in this arm, you know, because the strap is right where his elbow joint is. So that's about what you're going to get out of it. And the arm goes at 90 degree, up and down, and the hands swivel. And obviously the same with the other arm. He comes with these two blasters just like the other Stormtrooper did. And I like how his side piece clips right to his leg. There's a little notch there. You just push that gun right in there. So that's really cool. The head's on a ball joint, up and down, left and right. And I just really like it with the blaster in his hand. Because like I said, this club is very loose in his hand. It looks like his hand is really formed to this gun because his like trigger finger is out. So I'll show you that. So you can see how his trigger finger is out like that, and the club is pretty loose. You know what I mean? It will fall. It was in the package like that, but as you can see, it's pretty loose. So if you had one of those like clear little elastics that other figures come with, that would probably be a good way of making them hold that club well. But I think it looks just great with the blaster. This is probably exactly how I'm going to display it, because that finger goes right in there and it holds it very well. And plus, he looks really cool. I mean, you're not going to mess with this dude wearing holding a shield and holding a gun. You know, I think the gun's more intimidating than a bat. So, but the movement goes side to side, and you get a lot with the front and back torso. I mean, you get a lot. Probably more than any figure so far. And the knees obviously bend, and the feet go up and down. And a little left and right action here. And you don't really have much swirl on the legs on that joint. But overall, I think it's really cool. You know, you can never have enough Stormtroopers in your army. So, there he is. I absolutely love this new armor. The helmets rock. I have my pre-order in, so I will be getting my helmet in January and from Anovos, and I just can't wait. Right when I get it, I will be doing a review so I can show you guys, and I'm sure I'm going to love it. I seen that celebration. It looked fantastic. I cannot wait to get that in the mail. Alright guys, well, I really hope that you like this review. And let me know what you think about these figures. I really hope you find them because they're great. I'm telling you, this Poe Dameron figure is unbelievable. So highly recommend getting this. Keep checking your targets, all that good stuff. And hopefully you find one. So guys, like always, you can go to collectorshut.com. That's where you can find me. All my information for Twitter, Instagram, YouTube is on there. And please subscribe, comment, and share. I love hearing from you guys. The support is fantastic. Honest to God, guys. It's growing more and more every week, and I can't thank you enough for that, honestly. And make sure you stay tuned because I have some excellent stuff coming up. So, like always, may the Force be with you. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.